Hello everyone, today we will learn how to create a ticket in Zendesk from a new event in Calendly. Now Calendly is a software where you can create an event and get registrations from people who want to come or attend that event. And Zendesk is a customer service software, so you can create tickets and add new tasks in that software. So if you're using Calendly to create an event and every time you create an event you want that a ticket should be created in Zendesk, but it cannot happen automatically because both of these applications do not have a direct connection between them. So what if I tell you that we can actually automate this process with the help of Pabbly Connect? We will create an integration where our trigger will be an event created in Calendly and our action will be a ticket created in Zendesk. Let us learn how to do it.
So let us learn that how are we going to integrate My Calendly and Zendesk in such a way that whenever a new event that is created in My Calendly and a person invites or registers themselves for that specific event, a ticket will be created in our Zendesk. So let us learn how are we going to do this with the help of Pabbly over here. This is the landing page of Pabbly, and on the right hand side you will see two options: sign up for free and sign in. If you don't have an existing account, you have to click on sign up for free, and because I'm having one, I will click on sign in. Then I will be taken to this page where I will click on sign in with Google, and then I will be logged in into Pabbly. I will be seeing these 5 applications that are provided by Pabbly itself. Because we are going to connect or integrate 2 applications today, we will use Pabbly Connect for that purpose. Let us click on access now, and then I will be taken to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As soon as you reach here, you can see a big blue button on your right hand side where it is written create workflow. Click on that button and then give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as create tickets in Zendesk for Calendly event. Click on create and then a blank workflow will be created for you. Reaching here, you can see 2 boxes. On one, it's written trigger. On the other, it's written action. Now, what is this trigger and action? A trigger is when this happens, and action is do this, which means that the trigger will take place in your first application, or you can call it as your trigger application. Now, when that event takes place, this workflow will move ahead in the direction of the action application, and the assigned action will be performed over here. So let us choose our trigger application as Calendly. Why? Because once the event is created, like you can see, an event is already created over here. One is supposed to register in this event and create an invitee. So this is created by me. I will copy the link of this form, open a separate tab, and then open a page like this where I can register myself for this pottery workshop. Now you can see over here, it provides me a calendar, and on the calendar, it show all the 3 days when the workshop is going to take place, the time, the venue, everything, and the description as well. Now I have to register for this, but before that, let me choose the trigger event of our workflow. What is the event? The event is invitee created. Okay, first of all, choose the user one, not the organization one, because for example, I am the user of this account of Calendly and I am the one who has created this event in Calendly. So the invitee will be created using the workshop link that is created by the user. Okay, so this is our event. Now we click on connect, add new connection and connect with Calendly. This is how Pabbly Connect will be able to fetch information from Calendly account. Do not worry, Pabbly Connect is 100% safe. Now, whichever tab you have kept open in your Calendly, it has copied the link of the organization and the user that's written my name. Now we will click on save and send test request. Now once you click on this button, remember that you have to go to this page where we copied and pasted the link and you have to register yourselves for the event. So click on save and send test request and then let us choose that we will be free on Monday and then choose a time slot that when can you go and attend the event. So we will click on confirm, enter your information, your name, your email address and your contact number. And click on create. See, now your slot is confirmed. Okay, from 12 to 12:45 p.m. on Monday, the date and year is also here. The time format is Indian Standard Time. The venue and the confirmation has been sent to the email address that was registered. Automatically that has taken place. Now you can see when you come back to Pabbly Connect, a response has been captured. Now this was the email address Okay, this was the name of the person and the contact number is also here. So which means that the information that we entered while registering ourselves for the event has been captured successfully by Pabbly Connect. Now we will close this window because we do not need it for some time. We'll come forward to our action application, and in our action application we will choose Zendesk. Okay, now click on Zendesk and make sure that you've opened Zendesk over here. Now comes a little different part. First of all, choose the event as create ticket. This is a simple part. When you click on connect and click on add new connection, it will ask you certain credentials to be filled over here, because that is how Pabbly Connect will be able to fetch information from your Zendesk account as well. Okay, so you have to enter your username, your password and your subdomain. Now here we will enter our username. So I have entered my username and my password over here, and what is left is to enter the subdomain. Now what is the subdomain? When you go back to your Zendesk account, you can see when you click on the URL of Zendesk, it appears in this way as https://. So after the colon and before this .zendesk, this part of your URL is called the domain. So you have to copy it from here, okay, and then come back to Pabbly Connect to paste it over here. Now when you click on save, your accounts will be connected. Give it 2-3 seconds more and see. Now the same button which was connected a while ago, it is connected now, which means that our Pabbly Connect and Zendesk account are integrated now. Whatever information that Pabbly Connect has captured from our trigger application will be carefully and safely transferred to our action application, that is Zendesk. But before that, one more step is left, and that step is a very important step of this workflow, because that process is called mapping. Now what is mapping? Mapping is actually creating a pathway between both these applications. Now first of all, understand this workflow in this manner, that we are creating this automation in order to transfer the information from one application to another, which means from Calendly to Zendesk. Fine, but how are we going to do that? Pabbly Connect is just an intermediator, right? So Pabbly Connect will do what? That it will take information from Calendly and transfer it to Zendesk. But there are 2-3 things that need to be transferred. For example, the name of the person, the contact number of the person, and the email address of the person. Now there are 3 different information, and there are so many empty fields over here. Now which information is going to be filled in which field, that we are going to take care about that, and we are going to do it with the help of mapping. Now, as soon as you click on an empty field over here, it will ask you to insert data from previous step. Now, what was your previous step? Obviously, your trigger application, that is your Calendly. Now, it will give you this drop-down menu from where you can map that information. So, the subject for us for now is the name of the workshop. So, you click on this search and map data and write a part of what you are looking for. Then you come down, and it's not necessary for you to fill in all the fields, only the fields where you can see this required in red written before it. So then that field is important for you to be filled. Now the requester name, the name of the candidate, it was Remy. So I will just type Remy and it is here. Then the email address. So a very easy step is to just type @ and it will give you the email address. So in description, first of all, you can write the contact of the person. So write the static information as contact, and then map the phone number from here. The phone number was this. Okay, now this is the phone number. Now put a / and n. The / and n plays the role of enter, which means whatever you're going to write after n will appear in the next line under contact. And under contact, we are going to write venue, colon, and then you can map the venue from here. So this was the venue. Now the description is given by you. Any tags or something? Public? Yes, it has to be public. Is it a problem? No, it's a task. And then you have to enter due date. But see, it's not required over here. There is no due date as such. So it is not necessary for you to enter it over here. Is it a priorities? You can set the priority as high, normal or low. I am setting it to normal for this case. And we will just simply click on save and send test request. Make sure that you have filled all the fields where it was written required. Other than that, all the fields are not very much necessary for you to fill. Now see, there is no error in this response that we have received. It shows all the information has been transferred successfully and safely. Just simply click on save over here. This saves your workflow. And then you can go back to Zendesk and check your tickets in Zendesk. Here you can see a new ticket has been raised. This was the earlier tickets that are already present over here. Now this ticket, if you open it, you can see this was the name. Remy John was our person, the contact and the venue has been given over here. So a ticket has been raised. Now this was a task. So it is not a problem or a query that needs to be resolved. It's just a task. It has been added over here as task only, which means that our workflow has been successfully completed. So let us close this tab and do a quick recap of what we learned in this video. So our trigger application was Calendly and our action application was Zendesk. We created an event in our Calendly, and then when registered in that event as an invitee, then we received this response from Calendly by connecting our Pabbly Connect and Calendly account. Further, when we connected our Zendesk account, we used our username, our password, and also our subdomain of the URL. Then the two accounts were connected. Further, we mapped the correct information. Not all the fields are important, but the required ones were specifically filled. And then further, we clicked on Save and Send Test Request, where over here you can see that a response was received. We clicked on Save by saving the workflow. We went back to our Zendesk where we can see a task was created or a ticket was raised. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped.
Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.